Our boat was able to successfully break contact with the enemy after stirring up quite the hornet's nest. Unfortunately, we were not able to maneuver into position and attack the task force, which had multiple cruisers in it. Before we were able to overtake the enemy formation, we were spotted by aircraft and then hammered by depth charges. FDU and Rome received the report regarding the enemy force. Maybe the Luftwaffe will hit them, although I do have serious doubts about this as we were quite close to the Egyptian coast. Regardless, there is no hope of us catching them now. U-375 and her 6 remaining eels will continue to prowl the Egyptian waters. Hopefully, the long trek west will pay off. Sound contact. We finally got something. 2, possibly 3 sound contacts directly in front of us. Our hydrophone operator Alphonse predicts they are around 8 kilometers away from our current position. The only issue is the weather. It is pouring down rain and visibility is nil. Do we use our radar? No doubt the signals will be detected. This is our first contact in quite some time. I think it's worth the risk. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-375 as we continue our war patrol in Silent Hunter 3. We have submerged here, we're operating at periscope depth, and we have picked up a couple of sound contacts pretty close to us. Our hydrophone operator thinks they're around 10 kilometers away. I'm going to order him to follow the nearest contact. We have a merchant off to 080 degrees, and we also have a warship out there as well. I'm going to go to the observation scope and see if we can pick anything up with that. It does have a larger lens, so it should let more light in. It is pouring down rain out there topside. Visibility is pretty much nil. The only saving grace here is the seas are pretty calm. Let's check 080. Yeah. I have nothing. Now, there's 2 things we could do here. We could surface, utilize our radar. They're moving fast. That means it might be actually something kind of juicy and worth trying to fire at. Let's lower the scope. Now, there's 2 options here. We could fire using hydrophones, which I may end up doing. We can also use our radar in these conditions. The problem is there is a warship. They may pick up our radar signals if we do in fact do that. I think these contacts are sailing to the, yeah, they have right bearing drift. They're now bearing 083 degrees. They are sailing west. Okay, let's change course. Let's head to 30. Change course, new heading 230. They're going fast, so probably I'm just going to guess around 10 knots. Let's surface a boat. Let's get on the surface and take a look here, see what's going on. Alrighty, we have hit the surface, all ahead full. Let's get moving here. Bring the Uzo up onto the bridge. Bring it up onto the bridge. I will flip on my radar here momentarily once we have completed our turn. You know what? Flip on the radar now, just for a little bit. You know what? One sweep with the radar. This radar is the worst radar imaginable, so it did not pick anything up in that one sweep. We will continue to close in on this bearing, and oh, we did pick up a radar contact. We got them on radar in that one sweep. That is great news, actually. Mark that position. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm honestly kind of shocked that we were able to pick it up in one sweep. That is very good to know. It is pretty much off to 350, I'd say. 350. Yeah, can't see squat. Can't man the deck gun, of course. What do we have loaded? We have all G7E torpedoes. Can we reload in these seas? Okay, they are loading that eel. Good, get in there. I know you're tired, but let's put you to work. Perfect. It's going to be pretty darn dark as we close in here. I hope you all enjoy the radio show. Now, what I want to do here is try to get the speed of the target. Let's flip on the radar. One sweep. Come on. Get something? I got nothing that time. Okay, adjust course. They may be out of arc here. Change course, new heading 220.
Neuer Kurs 220.
Try to get a bearing and range on our friend here. Okay, another radar sweep. One sweep. Come on. Okay, we are not picking them up now, which is, of course we're not. I was going to try to use the 3-minute 15 method to establish their speed. We'll get a little closer and maybe we will actually find something on radar this time around once we get closer. Again, we must have been really lucky picking them up on the initial sweep. Got a radar contact, 007. There he is. There he is. Mark that. Mark. Start the timer. Okay. Perfect. Let's change course. New heading 260 degrees.
Neuer Kurs 260.
All right, we'll time for 3 minutes and 15 seconds and see if we can get another hit. Yeah, I can't see anything at this point. What was the range? They did not give me an estimated range here. 6 kilometers out. I do think this contact we are picking up here has not faded. This is a hostile radar contact. We are picking up radar signals with Metox. Now, hopefully we're so low to the water, it's so rough, we may be able to get pretty close and possibly fire off an eel. Tube number 3 is almost reloaded, and this should be a G7A torpedo. I will probably use that if we are able to. We have hit 3 minutes and 15 seconds, more or less. Let's do a continuous sweep. Come on. And hopefully we pick them up. This was... Okay, we picked up that. That's a warship. I mean, we can guess. They're kind of behind the warship. 18. I'm gonna gander. I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say they're moving at 12 knots until we can get confirmation. 30 seconds is about to pass here and we still don't have contact. Let's change course. Adjust a little bit. New heading 240. Flip off the radar for a second. Make the course change. Then we'll turn it back on. Yeah, this radar only covers at about a 30-degree arc in front of the boat. Maybe a little more. But if it is more, it's not much more. I do think it's actually getting brighter. The sun should be coming out relatively soon. It's 6:40 in the morning local time. Okay, radar time. Radar, one sweep. Come on, give me something to work with. Radar contact, 352. Keep sweeping. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Okay, and a whole minute has passed. Okay. I'm gonna lock in 10 knots. I think that's a pretty darn good guess here. We know where he is now. Mark this. What time is it? We may be able to, we'll keep tracking, and maybe I can get him at 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and that can give us another good idea of what their speed is, because we do have radar contact pretty consistently now. Initially, when I was listening on the hydrophone, I thought there were 3 contacts out here, but it looks like there is in fact only 2. Only 2. Okay, radar, we're gonna shut that off. Turn it off. And I'll continue this. We'll wait till we get to 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Closing in on 6 minutes and 30 seconds, which is perfect for us. Let's see, 2.2. Okay, mark that there. What's this? What do we got? Can't even read it. Let's get rid of this slop. Oh boy. Right here. Okay, 12 knots. Okay, 12 knots works for me because we did 6 minutes and 30 seconds. That's double 315. We'll divide this reading by 2. Let's go ahead and plug that into the Ouzo. 12 knots does seem a tad fast. Who knows, though? I'm not seeing anything. It is getting significantly brighter. Can't say I'm a huge fan of that at the moment, but oh, I think I might actually see a shadow out there. Hard to tell, right in front of us. Let's change course, new heading 260. Let's flip off the radar for the time being. Turn that off. We are making 16 knots in the seas. Now we just got to overtake and get into position. It is around 0700 now. We are going to flip on the radar once again. Turn it on. I am also thinking we are going to try to drop down 1.5 meters.
Neue Tiefe 6 Meter.
See if we can do that. Bring the Ouzo back up. I just want to drop down a little bit to try to reduce our radar signature. It's going to slow us down quite a bit, but who knows, it might be helpful. I don't want to go down too much though because these seas are choppy. There we go. Decks are awash. I would consider that a wash. They are being washed at the very least. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, 60-degree arc. We need to turn. Change course, new heading. Shut the radar off. Let's take a look. Oh, hello. I think I see a shadow. Maybe. Let's continue to move in. Radar. Flip that back on, please. We're now only making 13 knots down here. Still using the diesels. Okay. We're picking up the lead ship. Change course a little bit. Yeah, I got a shadow out there. All right, come to the surface. Come to the surface. Radar contact, 341, medium range. Yep, that's it. I cannot make out whatever that is. Let's set this up. Angle and bow 60 degrees. Speed 12 knots. Range, we are going to be shooting at like 800 meters. If that, honestly. Set it. I'm gonna fire 2 torpedoes, most likely. Let's fire tubes 1 and 4, or 2 and 4, why not? We're going to fire 2 G7E torpedoes. It is quite bright out. Do not see the escort anywhere out there, so that's good news. We're going to continue to race in. See, this angle is not great for us. Let's change our heading 260. We'll try to get a little bit closer and at a better angle here to fire at this contact. Let's shut off the radar. Turn it off. It is possible whatever escort we're going up against does not have a radar warning receiver. Let's hope that this warship does not pick us up on radar before we get to commence our attack. We may get lucky though. It could be a Flower class or some sort of corvette and we can outrun that on the surface, especially in these seas. I am moderately concerned. I think those are searchlights. Okay, flip on the radar. Radar on. Find them. Find
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Find our big... Aha. There they are. No way they see me. Okay, they don't see me. They don't see me. They just know I'm here. Okay, change course. Get ready for the attack. Line ourselves up. Okay, searchlights flipped off. And they got spooked. Rudder amidships. Do we have radar contact here? Yeah, right in front of us. There they are. Okay. Got a shadow. 350. Okay. Tube 3, we are going to fire. Medium speed, magnetic pistol. 10 meters. Let's take a look. Can I get a weather report, please? Weather report. 7 meters per second. Oh no, we gotta go to the periscope. Okay, 7 meters per second. Torpedo needs to be set at 3 meters. Okay. Okay, 3 meters. We'll set it at 4. We'll fire impact pistols. I feel more comfortable doing that. And go back to the original plan, a salvo. Open those tubes. Angle on bow, I'm sure, is pretty damn good. Let's set it 90. Okay, tube 2. I can make out the bow. Los. Tube 4. Impact pistol. Slow speed. Where's the rear of the ship? This looks like the center. Los. Turn around. Okay. Torpedoes away. They're damn close. They are damn close. Searchlights coming back on. Aha. Ooh. Don't like that at all. Get ready to emergency dive, boys. Oh, jeez. Yep, that's close. Crash dive. Get out of here. Dive, 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 dive. Rudder amidships. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's coming out of the fog. Okay, we're diving, we're diving, we're diving. Down scope. Okay, we are being pinged. Great. Dropping down like a rock, though. Decoy right here. Okay, decoy out. Down to 120. Get ready to turn hard. Let's look at the torpedoes here. Depth charges have been dropped. We are going to dive deeper. Keep on running for the time being. Once these explode, we will reduce speed and just crawl on out of here. We'll go down to 150. Let's see, what's the torpedo situation like now? Running kind of low. Okay, those are high and aft. Okay, level out here. 140 is fine. Let's reduce speed down to 50 RPM. I should be clear. Well, lucky for us, that was the only pass that little Corvette did over us, and we were able to escape. There was some sporadic Aztec, but we are continuing to lurk away. We will surface here in a couple of hours. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.